Alright, alright. Okay, okay, hold your horses. Oh, slow down. Alright. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Foxman Plays Cities Skylines. How's it going? I've been having some fun playing this game. You know, still learn a little bit every day. And I've been playing a lot kind of off camera too, just so I can feel more familiar with the controls and stuff like that. 'Cause sometimes it takes a little while to get used to things. I mean, you've got an idea in your head, but doing it in the game, sometimes you're like, oh, okay, now I know. Other times you're like, what? You can't do that? So anyways, I don't know what I'm talking about at this point, but yeah, so this is episode number 4. Doing something a little different, actually. Oh my god, I'm almost... Where'd you learn to drive, mister? I am doing something a little different. You know, we had the city I started with called Ginkgo, and I really liked it, but I started doing some hard thinking. It's like, you know, what am I doing with my life? And I didn't quite know exactly where I wanted to take that city, if you know what I mean. Like, I mean, you kind of plan things out in general, but I really didn't have any reference, and I feel like having a reference point is going to help me a great deal in, well, doing some interesting things and just kind of having a better idea of how I want to plan my city out. Because as you've heard previously, I've talked about kind of wishing there was a planning mode, a blueprint mode and stuff. And there isn't yet. I think there might, you know, be a mod for it at some point soon. Maybe there is now and I just don't know about it. But it's definitely something I think they should work into the core game. So until then, what I'm actually going to be doing is making Toronto. And that's where I am right now, sort of. I'm going to show you guys in a minute. These people are all waiting for the bus. And what bothers me is, you know, why aren't the buses coming? We got a bunch of hooligans here, Skippy and Doin and Lipty and Hooin. It looks like they're just loitering, most of them. But I'm also using the ground level mod. It's kind of like a first person view, so you can really get down there and see what life is like. This old geezer's like, oh, these kids with their gosh darn hair and their flippity-doo boards, oh, back in my day. And then this lady's like, I just really want a bagel with cream cheese. And this dog's like, I'm about to get hit by a bus. I don't know what these guys are doing with their little boxes. You're handy, lady. Twins. My fantasies finally come true. Bless you. Sorry, she sneezed. Alright, get on the bus, people. Anyways, so this is a mod we have. We can kind of walk around. Pretty hectic. But, you know, Toronto, the downtown, the central business district, it gets like that. I did know as well, there's something you can do in this game is download maps that people have created. There is a map editor and stuff, and I downloaded one for Toronto, and I was really excited because it has all the highways, the main highways, and railways, and the general topography and all that. But there's an area of it where it's flooding. And it's not even from a dam or something. It's some weird water, it's like a geyser on the land, and you can't build on it. So what I'm gonna do, well, first let's actually look at the city. I'm gonna use one of the existing maps, and it's kind of like, you know what, we can make this work as a Toronto-ish city. So this is the map. I'm having a tricky time remembering the name of it, but we'll see. I'm gonna start afresh. This is more of a proof of concept to myself that I could generally do a Toronto-ish. I did it with the, you know, unlimited funds and achievements unlocked. I just kind of whipped it up quickishly just to see if it would work, and so I could buy all the land. Actually, if we look at this, so I just kind of, you can have up to 9 blocks of land. You start with 1 and you can purchase 8 more, and then that's it. That's it. So you got to pick your plot. So that was one thing I kind of wanted to figure out, which bits of land I would want that would help me recreate a Toronto-ish city. So I think we start, is it with this one here? Or this, it's one of these guys. Anyways, we'll see when we actually go to recreate this from scratch. We're not going to do the unlimited funds and all that stuff. We got to earn it. And it's just, I find it sometimes it's easier that way because it's like a, you know, kid in the candy store. It's like you don't know what to do first when you've got all these unlimited funds. So it kind of keeps us a little more grounded. But just to show you kind of what I'm talking about, and if you've never been to Toronto, you don't know what I'm talking about, which I fully understand, you could always go to Google Maps, and that'll help you out. It'll help you out a great deal. Maybe. Or maybe you just don't care and you just want to hang out, which is also cool. So I'm just going to explain sort of what I'm trying to do here. So Toronto, it's on Lake Ontario, which is basically what I'm sort of this area here is going to represent Lake Ontario for me. And then there's Toronto Island, where you have there's a smaller airport there, which is kind of put here. The international airport, the big one, is Toronto Pearson, which would be situated approximately up here in this area. So the highways, this highway would be the 401, and this worked out quite well because it's even more north of the city than what would be represented here, but it runs east to west. And then there's a highway 427, which kind of comes down. This is a road I created, so this is one I created. It comes down like this, and then it straightens out, and then you've got a road here. This would be the Gardiner Expressway, which will continue to run. It'll keep going to the west, and it eventually turns into the Queen Elizabeth Highway. And there's also a railroad that goes here, the GO Transit. They have the GO train and the GO buses, so it's kind of like a commuter train for a lot of the cities that are east and west of Toronto. They'll kind of commute back and forth, so that's kind of cool there, to have it that way. And then down here, I've got sort of a Union Station. It's just a train station, but Union Station in Toronto, it's the subways go there, the GO trains and all that go there, the GO buses and so forth. And then Bay Street, which is, which one's supposed to be Bay Street? I think I made it. This is Bay Street right here, running north-south. There should be actually another bus station, a bus terminal right around here, because that's where a lot of the Greyhound buses go and so on and so forth. And then if we look at the transit map, it's going to be tricky because this game doesn't have LRTs, light rail, transit, trams or streetcars or whatever you want to call them. Basically, the little mini light trains that go throughout a city. It doesn't have that, so I can't replicate that. So what I'll probably end up doing is a combination of subways and buses to make up for the lack of the light rail. So that's kind of what this. What am I? I don't want to be. There we go. No, I don't want to construct anything, fool. Whatever. So this going east-west is kind of like, the Queen Street. Instead of a streetcar, though, it's going to have to be a subway for now. And then you've got subway Young University. We also got another subway on Bloor Street. And this would actually go quite a ways, and it should continue going this way and stop around here. Somewhere around here would be Kipling Street. That's the end of the line for that subway, and then there'd be another bus depot. Actually, technically in the game, we don't need to put a bus depot there, but we'd have a bus line that would go from here, and then it would run north up to the Pearson Airport. The 192 is the Airport Express or Airport Rocket bus. So that's, a few things to do there. And then we'd also have more subway up here, the Shepherd line, and the subway would continue going this way as well up to Scarborough would be generally this area. You've got North York would be, north of the 401. Mississauga would be over here, but there wouldn't be this bit of water there. I go back out of here. Then this river actually is a fairly decent representation of the Don Valley, except the road, which I have here. This is my representation of the Don Valley Parkway. It should be right next to the river because the Don Valley Parkway is always flooding. And then that's mostly it. Over here in this little test, I just put 2 nuclear stations because, you know, Pickering, you know, you got Pickering, Darlington, and all that. So I kind of put them over here. So eventually, at some point, I'll probably do that in our real attempt. And that's, I mean, that's for the most part it. And then you can see I've got a grid system here, right? So this road here would be French Street. This main one would be King. Then we've got Queen. And then you've got Dundas. And then this one here is College. And then this guy here is Bloor. And then this guy here would be DuPont slash Davenport. They kind of, you know, it gets a bit less gritty. And then it keeps just going on up to St. Clair, and you've got Eglinton and all that stuff. And then at some point I would actually need to probably have like an Allen Road. The Allen Road connects to the 401, and that's also the Highway 400 one, which runs up north from the 401. But again, I'm not actually connecting to the 401 here because I don't want to. It's hard to decide which bit of land to buy. I'd also like this bit of land, but then that means I got to take away from something else. So I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to have some fun with it. So I'm going to go back to the main menu here. And we're going to get right into it. Again, I apologize for the talking. I just kind of wanted to show you. I guess that wasn't even close to an end game, but just sort of where it's going to go. So we're going to do a new game. I got to remember which one it is. It is Islands. That is right. That is right. There's the little Toronto Island there. Yeah? I'm pretty sure that's it. So we're going to hit start, of course. I'm going to take a sip of my Nestea Natural Black Currant Flavor Iced Tea. Made with real tea. No preservatives. Alright, that's that. That's not too bad. Oh, shoot. We gotta exit. I forgot to turn off the, Gosh darn it, I apologize. Forgot to turn off the mods, the unlimited funds. So we're gonna go, for those that haven't seen this, I mean, you've got your content manager here. I did install a couple mods. You can see here, this is the Toronto map I was trying to play with before, but it's semi-busted. I don't want to build a city on it. You know, it's nice. Save games, these are all different assets and stuff. So some people can make, you can see here, this one guy, he's made a lot of interchanges and stuff like that. I did keep the basket weave one because that's actually used in the Toronto area along the 401, the express and collectors. Unlimited money, you're off. Milestones are off. I did install the extended road upgrade. So basically that actually allows us to upgrade from one ways to two ways and from two ways to one ways, which is really nice. So you don't have to lay down new roads. The ground level camera, as I was showing you, and the tree brush, which it says enable tree brush in game, but I couldn't actually figure out how to do that. So I'm sure somebody in the comments will be able to help me out with that. Anyways, let's do this. Where's Islands? And we will just call, you know what? We're going to call this Toronto. We're going to do it. Sorry, I had to take another sip of this. This black currant iced tea combination is not too shabby. Fairly sweet. Alright, so first we're going to pause it. So you can see... Yes. Okay. So you can see more or less what it actually starts as, right? This road that I have is the 427. Eventually I'm going to have to move it over. Kind of, it'll go north-south, and then it does like a hard 45-degree angle up there. This road will not exist. This will end up moving up, and it'll go along the shoreline. That's the Gardiner Expressway, and also there's the Lake Shore right next to it. And again, some tweaking here for the Don Valley Parkway, and all the railroads and stuff will need to be fixed up a bit. But again, now that we have to earn our money, I can't just go and do that right now. We're gonna, I guess, play the game as best we can right now and slowly upgrade it to make it look like Toronto. Which is fine. It gives me kind of an objective, and I need that. So what I'm thinking first is, well, end game anyways, I kind of want to have my industry sort of out here to the east anyways, and I'll put my nuclear facilities over here. Don Valley kind of is an old industrial-ish area of Toronto anyways. Don Valley Brickworks, quite prominent in the earlier days of Toronto. Most of the bricks came from there, so that's cool. And then, you know, we'll develop our downtown here, but I think the easiest thing is going to be, we'll start with our residential sort of low density stuff up here, and then as I get more funds, I can kind of spend the time to develop the downtown. I don't want to have to kind of start playing it down here and then have to do all these crazy modifications and destroying buildings and this and that. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather just let these guys be, put my funds in here, and then let people move in, and then I can kind of tweak with the stuff. So we're going to start up here and maybe start with a bit of the industry over here. That might be fine. Or we can even start with the industry right up here and then eventually move it over to the other side of the river. And the reason I'm okay with that is because the pollution and stuff in the industry should go away over time, if we just, you know, get rid of that industry. So we'll think about that. So, given that, we're going to just play around with this stuff. What's the best way to do this? Well, let's get some roads out. Again, I like to do, because there is no planning here. Where's my... Oh, yes. First, we must layeth the first roadeth downeth. And then we unlock this guy. So I prefer to plan with the 2-lane gravel we have here. Costs 20, you know, simoleons per cell, whereas this stuff is 40. And then when you do bulldoze it, you don't get all the money back. So I'd rather do it with the cheaper, the lesser of two evils. So yeah, what we're gonna do is, again, I'm gonna be upgrading this. Let me see here. I want to get this straight because this doesn't look completely straight. Yeah, see, as we go south. Actually, it looks straight. The map thingy just doesn't look straight. That's what it seems like to me. To me. Does that look... Yeah, it's the map looks a little funky. You know what? This is fine. So we'll do... Get this guy right up there. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of cashish. And then we'll do a standard-ish cell. We're not going to go too crazy. There's not going to be so much popular traffic at the start anyways, so it's going to work out fine. We can upgrade this as need be. And actually, maybe I don't want to... Yeah, let's go this way. I don't want to get it too close to our residential area, even though it's just temporary. Okay. And I will upgrade this at some point. Or the roads, I should say. Let's just get the zoning in and the framework. Just get her done. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. That's nice and simple. And then our residential area, again, it's going to be a while before we get public transit and stuff like that, which is a bit of a bummer. That's why I almost feel like sometimes I want to keep the all the achievements unlocked right away, because even if you don't have the money, you don't have the money to install them. But I feel it's almost fair to have them available. You can be like, well, I really, 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 really want to put in like a bus terminal right now. I'm willing to spend 30 of my 70,000 starting money on a bus system. You know, but whatever. We'll play it this way for now. But yeah, we'll get the residents a little bit closer because they're not gonna be able to bus. They do have to drive. So let's do that. Pollution, I think if I start around here, that's a good enough buffer from the ground pollution and the noise pollution. So yeah, let's go like so, and then we'll go downwards. There we go. And we'll do this north-south oriented because a lot of people are going to be traveling north and south along this road, so I want to reduce the amount of intersections here. So I could have gone like divided this by 3 this way, but then you're going to have 3 intersections there. That's going to slow people. I'd rather them all kind of collect here, and then, you know, we can have a bit more of a major intersection there if we have to. But I think that's going to be a slight bit more efficient. Again, not going to be a huge amount of population there to start with anyway, so there shouldn't be a ton of traffic. There we go. I just gotta think of, we'll do 6. We'll do 6 of these guys. Keep it simple. Again, this is gonna be, I'm gonna be doing a lot of episodes on this city, so sit back, get comfy. I'm going to take my time. We're going to do it right. But this is the city I kind of want to spend a lot of time with. With Ginkgo, I was just like, you know, I like this. It's cool. We can figure stuff out. But I really didn't have a game plan, ultimately. My game plan here is make a Toronto-ish city. With a cool, you know, a few cool things, a few compromises. Because we have to. Because the game doesn't have certain things. But anyways, in terms of our utilities, how much money do I have? Okay, I've got enough money to upgrade the roads and all this stuff. We'll start over here, and then we'll just kind of do the pipes and the power lines on over. So let's just see where the, oh shit. Oh, we're gonna get some good offshore stuff over here. Offshore turbines, all in Lake Ontario, baby. You know what? And then maybe we'll just put our stuff along here. Again, it's close to the industrial, and you can see the zone, the orange zone. That's the noise pollution zone. It's not so bad. So we want to get 8 megawatts. So you know, we'll just start. We can always relocate these, and it's gonna save us from having to do the transmission. Actually, that's actually, maybe I should just, you know what, screw it. Let's actually relocate this sucker. Put him right there. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And the water is going to be flowing down this way. So for a little while, it's going to be polluted. But again, once we get rid of our sewage, it'll go away with time. But we will put this, we'll start with these guys. You can be right up top. Put you there. And then we'll leave a bit of space for the next one. Or the next couple, actually. There we go. So we want to pipe these bad boys together. And then I'm just going to... Actually, let's get the first pipe. Let's lay it down here. And then I can run this guy back here. There you go. And... then we'll run this guy southern. And across here. And this should cover off the industrial area that we currently have. You know, it adds up. You don't want to use too much pipe. You want to make sure you're giving your people water, which is something I forget about half the time. But if we do, is that gonna? No, we need to do it from here. And then from here. And then this last guy. That's cool. That works. That's a good start. Power, we need to connect the dots here. And yeah, we'll go like that. And then if I put this guy here, that might be good enough. Actually, this is what I want to do. I want to keep things square-ish. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. And then we'll have to do probably a line down here is inevitable, because I'm not going to be building anything here for a little while, so our little blue blob zone is not going to be close. So let's put something right here, and then we'll get rid of this little tidbit there. A nice kind of way to get things square for roads and for all these lines is just build a line that's kind of longer, and then connect to it at wherever a point, and then just what I did, you know, delete the little excess bit. It costs a tiny bit more money, but it keeps things fairly tidy. So I'm all for tidy. I am all for tidy. Actually, and you know what I'm gonna do? Let's square this off now that I think about it, just so I can show you. Actually, this is gonna be 90 degrees to that, so we need to go from here. Let's go like that. There you go. There we go. Cool. So that's pretty much all we need to do to start. Save for zoning. So we're gonna zone. I'm excited about this. Excited about drinking more of this Nest tea stuff we got going on here. Industrial, that's right. Let me select this tool. I do like I like to drag it and drop it. Actually, you know what? We're gonna start here first, just so we can get them developing there, and we need them to develop here so we get the blob. And actually, you can, yeah, right around there. And then once they start to develop here, then and the demand increases, I'll zone this stuff here. But I kind of want to keep it concentrated there to start. And then similarly, we're gonna need a bit of commercial at some point, but let's just start with, I'm actually gonna put residential. We'll start in this back block. When our demand for commercial comes up, we're gonna kind of put it along here, along this street perhaps, or maybe we'll put it along the bottom here. We'll figure it out. Again, all this stuff that I'm doing currently right now in this episode is gonna be gone in episodes to come, which is fine. That's cities evolve and stuff. Yes. It's good to start. I guess, yeah, we'll let them build there first. Okay, let's hit play. And now we've got the ground. Oh, this is cool. This is nice. You know, I like the ground thing. And just press tab and that's it. Oh, and it even shows the zoning when we're down here. All right. You guys can shut up. You can stop chirping. But there's definitely a few things in this game. I'm at some point probably gonna turn off the chirper. Some things in this game I think they could do better. I do plan to do a video to go over those things, like just of me, you know, my ugly face. You can look at me, and then you can make comments and all that stuff. But surely I'll be talking about them as I go through here, through the, you know, continue through this series. Also, just make sure. Come on. Actually, I guess I should probably just do that so they don't complain. Okay. So they've got power. But yeah, streetcars would be awesome. Also, being able to do ports and marina type stuff. People could, have their little boats there. You can get a harbor with cruise ships, but that's a pretty extreme from going from like no boats to just cruise ships and those giant cargo ships. Again, they're useful, and I like that, but eventually I would like to see little people going around in their speedboats and their canoes and stuff. Bicycle paths, bicycle lanes. That's going to be quite useful. Also, I don't know, I've got a decent amount of money right now, so I'm just going to upgrade our roads. Let me see here. We're gonna do 2-lane road, but do I want to do? I'm gonna do 2-lane one-way road. Cannot upgrade. Oh, hey, no, I can upgrade. See, these are the new tools I've got here. So first, let's just upgrade to this. Okay. Make these guys happy, I hope. Get it all in there. I'll upgrade these other guys in between, but let's get this guy as well. And then let's speed it up a little bit. And I'll do this road, just so they can get there a little bit faster. Can't travel too fast on dirt roads. It's not safe. Unless you're Colin McRae. Is that his name? Whoopsies. There we go. So they're developing. Nice to see. And we've just spent like 10,000 bucks just on road upgrades. Roads are not cheap. When I was a kid, I'd always be like, man, because I grew up, kind of out in the country and stuff, and everybody had gravel roads and dirt roads, except a few people would pave them. And that was my dream as a kid. I was like, Dad, when are you gonna get asphalt for our freaking driveway? And yeah, that's that. I was a weird kid. I don't know if that's weird. Maybe that's a common thing. I just never really talked about it to other people, but it always excited me. Asphalt driveway. All right, so I should probably get the zoning because the demand is up for residential and commercial as well. So let me just slow it down. I could pause it, but who needs to pause it when you could not pause it? It's not so crazy that I need to pause it right now. Commercial, I'm going to... You know what I'm going to do? Before I do the commercial, let's actually upgrade this guy here. Yes. Okay. Oh shit, money. Wow. I forgot, because I've been playing with the unlimited funds, so I kind of need to get used to keeping an eye on my funds again. But we'll do commercial. And of course, this screwed up my little grid here. Took up a little bit of space, but we'll do some commercial. I don't want to do commercial there, actually, because a lot of the guys coming from industry are going to be going up there, and I don't want there to be a lot of cars in the way. So what we'll do is... It's the best way to do this. We'll just go like this. Yeah, I'm happy about that. And then I'm gonna do... That'll keep him happy for a while. You guys have power, right? Okay. The roads, I'm gonna change these guys here. So it's gonna be one way going in and then out this way. They have to leave through this way and they have to go in. And hopefully that's gonna help manage things a little bit better. There. So now if I zoom in, you can see the one way. These guys in between, I'm going to let them be 2 ways. That's fine. I could make them 1 way at a certain point, but I don't want to kind of screw up people with trying to get to the commercial. So these guys they'll still have to come down this way and then come up here and then stop here. But again, it's temporary. So let's just live with it. I might do this whole block commercial actually, so I'm just going to put the residential here now. See how that works. I'll probably have to extend my power line. You guys want workers. I hear ya. That's why I only zoned this little bit, because I knew they weren't going to build like crazy over here, and if they did, it's just kind of decentralizing it a bit. So you'll get your workers. See, they're building their houses. Okay, so the blob is real. I don't have to extend the power lines. Makes me happy. You know what? We might as well just do this. What in this shit, boy? This is a bit of an issue. I forgot to do my exit. They can only... Oh, people can't even come in here. Wow, how are you guys actually getting in here? That's a little game breaking. We're gonna do this. That is my bad. I know you guys have been screaming about that this whole time, and you're like, how do you not know this? But I'm telling you, honestly, sometimes when you're doing commentary and all this stuff, and you're like, I hope I don't forget this and forget that, you're focusing on not forgetting one thing, and it's just causing you to forget something else entirely. Alright, so let's just get freaky with it. I'm gonna do... I think we could start with... Oh, I don't want to upgrade. We can do this. You know, it's... I'm gonna fix this up in a second, because we gotta go in the appropriate direction. Now let's go like this. There we go. You know, I imagine a few people are gonna come in, and then they're gonna turn around, and then they're just gonna go back out. But if that happens, so be it. Eventually I'm gonna get the on-ramp off-ramp kind of thing. We gotta get that at 2,200 people. That's kind of what bothers me about this shit, is you have to put up with some things at the start. But this is gonna be okay. This is good for the amount of population we're gonna have for the first little while anyways. And I'm gonna take this opportunity to sip some more of my blackcurrant iced tea. Berrylicious. That is a tasty burger. They really need some workers, so you guys can start building your houses faster. You know, let's kick it up a notch. This is my budget currently. One thing to note with this budget is if you turn it down, like 50% is the lowest it can get, or 150 is the highest. Putting it down to 50% budget will reduce it, I think it's by 25% effectiveness. And then increasing it to 150% will increase the effectiveness by 25%. Just keep that in mind when you're doing that. Alright, so we got our first upgrade, 400. Okay, we're already there. Landfill, clinic, elementary school. Education, mucho importante. You know, heads up, the more educated your dudes are, eventually they're going to be too smart for their industry, or their industrial, like your kind of blue collar industry. Though technically when we unlock our office, that also counts as industry. It's not super intuitive, like you wouldn't be it doesn't really tell you that per se, but it will satisfy your industrial need, which on mine is currently increasing. So if it's increasing, why don't you turkeys build on the rest of this area here? Anyways, we do need a landfill. I'd love an incinerator, but I'm gonna start by putting this guy. Let me see here. I don't want to cause too much congestion. You know what? Let's put them right. Let's put them right here. And we're gonna do some one ways. I'm gonna, how much money? Okay, we got more money from upgrading. So there you go. He's going to collect the garbage. Good on you, mate. It should also, before I do the road system, I don't need to change the roads right now. Actually, let's save money. Let's worry about getting a school in place. This is gonna cost us 10,000. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. See, you know, thinking about one thing, forget about another. These guys don't have power because we're not producing enough. But we can still get a school. Let me just put this in place. We want, and we can relocate it to make it look prettier later. But that's fine. They're side by side, producing 8 megawatts apiece. That should make these campers happy. There you go. You can see it starting to spin. Give it a second. Electricity, you know, electromagnetism. It can only move at 300,000 meters per second. Give it some time. Okay, elementary school is gonna go. Let me see here, because the one-way system, it's actually best to put it here. Because the way my one-way system is, actually, if I put it, maybe I'll just put it on the other side. Right on this corner. And my justification for doing that, because I've got one way around here. So if I were to say, like, put it here, then all the people would need to travel, like on this side would need to come up here and then at least come down this road. Or, you know, down this road. I don't want them doing that. I want them... This is actually the best place. I'm pretty sure. I'm happy about it. Yeah. Just trying to think of traffic early on. Again, this is not the long-term plan for Toronto-ish city. I think that's what I should call this, Toronto-ish. What's called T-Dot or something. Right now it's Toronto. That's fine. But there you go. And it's still got access to this main artery. Let's actually keep an eye out and see how this is working. That's fine. So far so good, you know. People are moving through there. And it's a yield kind of thing because they're one ways, so we don't have to worry about people stopping and waiting at stoplights. I could curve these roads. I could do that. But you know what? They're fine. Also, remember, you know, the different road types in this game have different speed limits. So for highways, that's a high limit, high speed. Whereas as soon as you get down to, say, 2 lanes like this, they're going to slow down. Traffic or not, they're going to go slower automatically. And another thing, if we look at our, let's pull up our traffic here. You can see all this stuff is green, and I've kind of touched base on this before. Sometimes at intersections you'll see it'll be very red, and that's always bothered me because it's made me feel like I am not playing the game as good as I can or should be. But when you look at it, it could be red as the devil's dick, but everybody is still like moving through there. There's no actual congestion, no backup. So it's just kind of, it's more of a way to say like, hey, this is a very highly traveled intersection. I guess that's, I mean, the legend does say legend, low, high. It doesn't mean congestion. But you kind of get that idea, like red is bad, it's bad. It's not necessarily bad, it just means a lot is happening in that particular intersection. But then at the same time, you're like, well, you know, why are the highways? Why don't they say red? Because there's a lot of traffic going on there. But, well, sort of. It's more paced. It's more paced out. So just don't feel bad if you got a few red intersections. As long as you're looking at them and you see that things are moving well, then it's not so bad. Once you start to see things backed up, oopsies, I don't want to delete anything. That's when you start saying, okay, well, maybe there's a better way to do this. You know, maybe I throw in a roundabout. I saw one guy's, there's a City Skylines subreddit, of course, and I was going through there, and this one guy's a traffic engineer. That's what he does, and he did a bit of a breakdown on traffic in the game, and he said, when in doubt, roundabout. They're a pretty decent way, even if you don't know too much about city planning or traffic engineering, transportation planning, to kind of do all right, you know, because it reduces the actual stopping, right? It's, you get to keep moving, keeping the traffic flowing. So that's kind of cool. But again, it's one of those things I don't like to rely too heavily on. I try to be a little bit realistic, and since we're doing Toronto itself, trying to think of, there's like a couple roundabouts in Toronto itself that I know. There's probably a few more, but it's not a lot. It's not something that you really see very commonly. So anyways, that's that. Let's speed this up a little bit. You know what? Let's just do commercial here. Have a nice centralized commercial block in his ear. And I gotta start thinking about my expansion. I think we'll expand closer to the water, and then we'll kind of expand down here. Sort of, I don't want to do development right up against this area, because one, it's going to be changing a lot as we get the new road types, and two, a lot of noise pollution from all the cars going in and leaving the city. You guys don't have... Oh, wow, we're already... Alright, I'm going to save a bit of money, because... Power to the people. I mean, we are making a decent amount of money right now, actually. It's not too shabby. And is it 800 or 900? We'll be upgrading anyway, so we'll get a nice chunk of change. What are we gonna get to for? Okay, we got the 6,000. So let's just we want 8 megawatts, please. Where's the closest I can get 8 megawatts? Oh, all right. So again, I gotta remember what we can do. Districts now, policies, second loan. I had the first loan? Sweet. Industry specializations and the services policies, fire, police, unique buildings. We've got the forestry, specialization, agriculture, and these 3 new policies again, which I'm pretty much going to do right away. The power usage, water usage, and smoke detector distribution. And then you see we got police and firehouse. So I will put those guys in. But again, if the crime rate is low and fire isn't happening too much, then we can kind of get away with putting them in until a bit later. But fire definitely you want to get in. But police, I feel in this game you can go a little bit longer without it, especially if you educate your people, then they will reduce the crime rate because they're smart and like, oh, crime is dumb. Why would I do that? I'm a smart person. Blah blah blah. Which is not necessarily true of real life. You know, lots of smart people do crimes. Sometimes, like the serial killers out there, they're smart in a lot of ways, you know. But let's get this guy in before they go too crazy. All right, that's 8 megawatts right there. Okay, you're getting your stuff. First, residential. It's going cray. So let's actually continue this. It's the 2-way, right? Might as well just build it now since we know. And we'll go with, how much money do I have? 20,000. Actually, yeah, just go like this. Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. That's most unfortunate. I want this to be a two-way. And then this is the one-way. One-way. You know what? There are, you can do hotkeys, key binding and stuff. I think that's something I'm gonna want to get on soon, because when you're switching back and forth between things like zoning or constructing roads and stuff, it's gonna be better than. Actually, wait a minute. This guy here, I need to now change to a two-way, and then this guy's actually going to be a one-way. There you go. So let's zone this sucker. Got our power. I guess I can put some stuff along the top here as well, but we'll keep it nice and tidy. We'll keep them on the inside. Industry is not, the demand isn't there. I mean, you can still see there's another spot here. I think a little spot there. This guy wants workers, so I'm not going to zone the rest of this for now. These guys are all coming in here. That's not a bad view. Actually, even, you know, a lot of people hate wind turbines. I find them very majestic and soothing. It's almost like, you know, watching water, hearing the sound of it, it can be very soothing and therapeutic. The wind turbines, the rotation of the blades, it's the constant, I don't want to say it's rhythmic. It sort of is, you know, with each rotation of the blades. It's rhythmic, it's cyclic. I don't know, it just kind of like, it puts me back at a good pace. Oh, and of course, I'm forgetting about, so, you know, I'm going to pause this because I don't want them to go too cray-cray. Extend you. And this guy should get us covered off nicely. There we go. Sorry about that, chaps. Oh, I didn't pause it. I just slowed it down. Whatever, Trevor. Here's what I'm going to do now. Just to tidy this up a tiny bit. We'll go like this. And then I should be able to, once that reaches there, get rid of these guys. And now if I want, I can build along there as well. Coolio, Julio. They want more commercial. You know what I think I might do? Build just a little strip of commercial down here, actually. I might do that. I might. And then I can change. I won't change this to residential. We'll just. You can keep that. It's the best way to go about this. Actually, doing commercial along here would be okay, because then it's a nice buffer. That's one of the things to keep in mind. Commercial is a good buffer between residential and industrial. And office buildings are a good buffer between residential and commercial, because commercial does make a bit of noise too, and they don't like it. Office buildings tend to be quieter, so something to keep in mind. One thing, you know, this should be okay. Again, it's temporary. If it gets really, really hairy in there, then we'll fix things up. But what I should do, oh shit, don't do that. We'll dezone these guys. Just because I'll probably be expanding this a bit more. Let's take a look at our noise pollution and our real pollution. So yeah, we could definitely build even another block over here. Maybe actually, if we go back to this, yeah, we could do another three of those small blocks. Would be fine. And then on the edge again, we could put commercial or something. And trees do act as a sound buffer, so maybe we just do a big, you know, chunk of trees in here to to reduce the noise at the very least. I'll think about that. Industry. Okay, the demand is now going up now that our population is slowly increasing. So I'm gonna fill. We'll fill both of these guys in. That should be fine. It's looking good. I'm glad I started this new city. Because the one problem I had with Ginkgo at the time was much earlier in the amount of hours I had put into this game, and there's just some things with games, when I play them and do a series on them, I like to kind of, in my brain, automate certain things or do it so that I can kind of do them subconsciously and I don't have to keep reminding myself to do it, because then that's when I'm going to screw up. So I feel much more comfortable playing this game right now. I feel more organized. I just, yes, it's good. I'm so excited. Now we have a high school. We can get decorations going on. We got some parks and trees and whatnot. Smoking ban, pet ban, which reminds me, I forgot to do the policies for power usage, water usage, and smoke detector. And this one, yeah, increases decoration budget. No brainer. No brainer. Okay. Look at these guys. Getting right in there. Oh, sugar tits. Okay, pause it. First fire. That is the medical clinic, which actually we do need. We want to make our people happy. We want them to upgrade their stuff. How much? I've got $41,000. How am I not paying attention to this? First and foremost, though, because there is a fire, we want to put it out. I feel like, where's the best place to put this? You know what? Maybe we'll put it right next to the elementary school. And then that way it's on this main road, and it has generally some decent access to the industry. Again, it's kind of, you see the green zone there, so where the industry currently is at that far end, it's not going to be as easy to get to, but it'll still get there. I think it'll still get there on time. And it's the kind of thing too where I would like to have two of these stations, you know, one specifically for each industrial area. If we have more than one industrial area, I'd like then to put one in each of those, and then you'd have the several you need to cover off your residential, commercial, and office areas. Or eventually too, we'll have the fire station, which has many more trucks. But we'll put that there. These guys are gonna be happy and upgrade. These guys aren't quite as happy. I mean, there are a few happy faces over there, but they'll be happy when this area gets filled in. So let's unpause it. These guys are gonna please get there, put it out. It's this one. I'm not gonna be surprised if it does burn down. Oh shit! They gotta do a Yui. Where are you guys going? That doesn't make any sense. So now this guy's come. Okay, so that actually is quite insightful. I didn't really think of that. They can't cut through the intersection, so I think maybe if I relocate it to right here, that's going to be less useful for the industry, but you know, they would have been here already. You guys are allowed to speed, you know, right? You're get out of the way, you little squishy pest van. This house is gonna burn down and it's all my fault. Okay. There's the one. Why are you must be new on the job, buddy. You gotta hurry up. Alright. He's there. The umbrella is okay. The patio furniture is gonna make it. Kids, welcome to your new bedroom. Oh shit, let's get on the... Look at this. Oh, stop spraying my... Oh, you spraying me in the face. The dog is kind of happy. Alright, so... A little too late. That's my bad. But this is why it is good to kind of pay attention to your little dudes and see how they're actually working it. So now that this guy's gonna go here, boom. So they can come out, they can still keep going straight up to the industry, or they can do a hard right, come in here, and you know, get these houses. That's the problem with these little medians here. That's the problem. It's the price you pay. We got a little bit of traffic here, obviously. If we look at this, you see it's a little orange, but that's okay. In real life, there are traffic lights. You need to wait a couple seconds. Shit happens, man. All right. But these guys are coming in here. Let me look at the roads. Did we didn't, yeah, we don't get any roads until, is it 7,000? I think it's 7,000. Well, what we want to do now, we need more commercial, we need more residential. Well, let's just keep doing what I was doing here. I'll put it along these blocks to meet the commercial demand, or at least reduce it. Look at our power too. Okay, yeah. This time I remembered to check before it got too low. We get 8 megawatts again. We can get it there. Let's give her. And our water and sewage should be totally fine. We do need a hospital. So what I'm gonna do is build a new chunk of stuff here, and then we'll put a hospital in somewhere kind of centralized. What do you guys complain about? Citizens are sick. I thought it was too loud. Are you sick from the from noise pollution or something? They are right by shops. But either way, you know what? Maybe if we put this guy there, or where's the commercial's right here. Let's put it right like so. That's gonna cost us 10,000. It's on the corner. Again, I may change my... I think maybe I should almost change my mind about these one-ways here. This is more appropriate for, say, something like industrial. But I feel like it might be a bit limiting. You know what? We'll keep it. We'll keep it. You can see this intersection here is totally fine because there's only people turning in there. This is the one that's going to take a lot of the action. So I might want to kind of share the load between the two. Well, right now, yeah, you can see that one's slightly oranger. People having to wait. And this one's pretty much staying, well, yeah, closer to green. Crime is going up. All right. Well, where did all my money go? Oh, I bought a fire depot and the medical clinic. All right. Well, what was it? 16,000 or is it 10,000 for this guy? 12,000. Okay. Okay. Somewhere in between. Well, shit, man. You guys, unfortunately, gonna have to... Crime rate is 30%. That is a little ridiculous for this small town. 1 in 3 people. So, like, the average family, let's just say it's, I mean, it's single detached, let's say it's 4 people. Like, 1 in a third of people in that family are criminals. And the mother, the father, or some of the kids. It's crazy. I could take it alone. I'm actually gonna take it alone just because... I want to hurry this up. I will take this. Oh shit, we got to put in a high school too. But you know what? We'll take this guy in. Or take this guy in, take this guy out, take this loan out. And we'll put our policio station. I'm gonna put it right next to the fire hall. Just so he can kind of, again, it's kind of a little far removed, so these guys aren't all gonna upgrade. But again, I kind of like to have them on the main road that we currently have. So crime should start going down slowly. And this guy's upgrading though. That's nice. And that's a nice house. See, you already upgraded. Good job. Good job. Keep this one. You know what? I'm gonna keep these one ways for now. You guys need workers. Okay. Now that I took out that loan, I can build some more roads. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. Okay. We can change this back to a two-way. And how much does that cost me? 1,200. Perfect. Something like that. Move that one over. And then go like so. Apparently I didn't go quite enough. Oh, money. Give me money. Don't make me take out a second loan. Don't make me do it. I have to because I'm not making money. When's my next upgrade is going to be pretty soon. It's 2,200. Not soon enough. We will take out that loan. It's fine. I should have just taken this one instead of the smaller one, to be honest. But you dim some, you lose some. Alright, there you go. And I'll get rid of these little nubs here. There you go. And let's zone these suckers. Zone them and pipe them. Pipe it up. It's good. It's good. I'm quite content with this. That was a little bit off center. Gorgeous. You're gorgeous, Jerry. Our power situation going down again. I might have to settle for, oh no, I can get another 8 megs in. Let's put this one in the back corner there. I feel that, yeah, these guys, they need more workers. Well, you shouldn't have built there, you ding-dongs. Obviously, the residential demand wasn't what you thought it was. Now look what you're making me do. It's too many. Too many. Let's get some more residential going. Actually, yeah. How do I wanna do this? How about I? I might have to get rid of the 2 ways. What we're gonna do this again and then continue this kind of as a commercial area. For now. Yeah. But the thing is, the one way, if it does go down here, I might make this a 2-way. Nah. I'm gonna have to think about it. Actually, no, it should be fine because they can go through here and then come up there. You know what? Yeah, we'll do another one-way. Sorry, I'm sorry about the kind of lapse in commentary, but sometimes I just really need to think it out. Know what I'm saying? The commercial's going up again. That's good. Oh shit. I missed a bit. Alright. And we'll do it going as such. We'll see how this works. I do like the... You know, if we can get away with one-ways in some situations, that's great. But sometimes it doesn't quite work out how you want it. So we really need to pay attention to that. When it works great. When it doesn't work, then it sucks. Just effing blows. We're gonna have to do this. And come up like so. We'll just do this to kind of... Actually, yeah, we'll do this just to future-proof it anyways. We're gonna be, I'm sure, building stuff there later at some point. Probably more commercial. Get it prepped. Holy shnikes, you guys are power hungry, aren't ya? Aren't ya? Alright. Okay, dokie. Ore industry, we've got recycling and recreational use, which I'm going to turn on now. I've unlocked the... This is the one custom one, the basket weave interchange. Keep it for now. I like it. Might not use it. But you can see large roundabout. The three-way intersection. Highway ramp. I'm going to be making a whole heck of a lot of use of both the highway and the highway ramp. And the bus depot. I want to get that going. The wind turbine. I might just put one of those advanced wind turbines in now. And then the cemetery. We're going to need that very soon. So... Actually, this river sucks ding-a-ling for wind. So it's not worth the money. If we put this in, we're gonna get 7 megawatts. We're basically paying twice as much for 7 megawatts when we can get 7 megs, 8 megs with this guy. So we'll just do that for now. Until we expand down here, then, oh baby, you can bet your bottom dollar. But I'm not gonna do coal. I ain't having none of that. Let's finish zoning this. Or not zoning, piping it. We're gonna... Because we want to pipe you up. There was something I was gonna do. I think we have a high school now. I need to take a sip of my drink. Those y'alls they really scratch the back of your throat. Okay, industry, are you happy? If I do this, are you gonna... Okay, you're complaining about workers. So the demand is up, but this guy's still complaining about workers. I don't know what your effing deal is, man. So I'm gonna pump the brakes on that for a minute. And you know what? I'm gonna get this prepped. This is gonna be more commercial here, kind of again acting as a buffer. And I think what I might do this guy as a 6-lane. Right here. I think that might be more appropriate. And I think it will actually help out with these intersections. Just to start. Okay, commercials going bonkers. You guys are loving it. Well, in that case, Let's do that. He better not complain that there aren't enough people to buy. Are you... Okay, he's found his workers. So you know what? Let's zone... We'll zone this back one. There we go. I've got medical for now. I've got fire. We have policia. We need a high school, which is 24,000, but hey, I want to get it sooner rather than later. I think what I'm going to be doing here... Shit, this is going to stir it up. I kind of want to turn this into a 4-lane. And then this into the 6-lane. Let's pause this. Let's pause this bad boy. It's gonna be worth it. I haven't done the one-way system here, which is kind of more appropriate here. So maybe we should just upgrade these guys to one-way. I'm gonna do it. Should be coming around the mountain when she comes. There we go. There's gonna be a lot of traffic coming down here. And at some point I probably will upgrade to 6 lanes or something and do off ramps and all that. But again, I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to get too attached because I'm gonna be changing it soon once we start buying up new land, which we could do actually pretty soon. But we don't need to. We'll keep developing down here. Man, this is gonna be crazy. We're gonna have to put so much work to making this look like Toronto. But I can't wait. I'm so excited. So excited. And I'm just gonna have to wait. These are kind of picturesque on the little mountainside. That's quite lovely. So now what I wanted to do is, you know, here, but we can't upgrade this, and we're gonna have to move some of these buildings. These commercial guys are gonna be a little ticked off. I should have thought about it. But, you know what? Let's get to relocating this guy. Just temporarily. Just temporarily, we'll put you right here. And then the rest of these are commercial, so we don't have to relocate them. We just have to locate them. So I will get rid of you. These guys are happy. They're like, less roads. Yeah. Okay. What I would like to do, let's actually extend this out, I guess. Go like that to start. Just so we can make it all work out for us. Okay. Just this guy. If I go like that, now I gotta move it up one. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. Start down here. One by one. Actually, I forgot this guy down at the bottom. I should have done it with a two-way. Two-lane, one-way. I always say two-way. When I say two-way, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know why. I mean two-lane, one-way. One-way. It's 2 lanes, but it's one way. I don't know. I'm going crazy. So if you hear me say that, it's totally subconscious. And for now, we'll keep it like this. At some point, I might just decide to do... I might actually have to upgrade this to a 6-lane one-way. But at least I won't have to destroy anything more. Because then I could do 6-lane one-way in, 6-lane one-way out. That wouldn't be so bad. Or I could just keep them like this and then do the kind of on-ramp, off-ramp, or one-way street in and one-way street out. That might work as well. We'll see. I'll think about it. I said I'll think about it. Since I already put these streets here, I guess I can kind of keep them as is for now, although except for that one. I don't want to screw anybody up. And since... What about this guy? What about him? You know what? I'll keep him as is for now. I might even move these guys up here. Somewhere in here. And then they still have access to all this shit. Yeah, and they'll be a bit closer to the industry as well. That's not such a bad idea now, is it, Michael? Sometimes you have okay ideas. And sometimes you're a ding-dong. Okay, let's first move the school. We'll make the school a little more centralized somewhere along here. Is that good? That's probably good. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I'm just gonna put it right center. We can put some trees on either side. So you know what? Do it now while I'm thinking about it. Get my oaks. And around the back. Just to protect the kitties from the predators and the pedos. There you go. Okay, and now let us relocate these bad boys. Probably in the general vicinity. This guy actually I want to keep right on the corner. Just so they can get to industry. Oh, don't be sad. And then this guy. Actually, I could put right here. Keep them in the same area. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Cool. And then go back to our roads. Oopsies. Let me just measure this out. 1, 2. That's what 3 looks like. But that's a little too close. That's not... We'll go like this. I think that's going to give us a buffer for this pollution, this noise pollution. Actually, we could do 3. I think we could do 3. What about the actual pollution? Noise pollution? Nope, you're not noise. Yeah, if we bring... Yeah, that's good. That's good. It shouldn't affect them. So we will do 3. Get it? How do I... Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay. Let's just do it on this guy too. Actually, no, that might be too close now. I was thinking this guy was 3. That's pushing it. That's it. That is pushing it. That I don't like that. I want my people to have a nice, good quality of life. Okay. And we'll just do should I do the one way out? Let's do the one way out. So yeah, this is probably gonna backfire a great deal. But honestly, it's one of the few things I've not really done a lot of in this game. Is the you know, working with the one ways kind of more extensively. Which I think if you can master the one ways, oh boy, We're cooking with peanut oil, but they're notorious in the real world, in real life. People are like, I hate this city. There's so many one-ways. And it's not that they're necessarily bad. It's just they're not quite as common. So it takes a little bit of a different approach to driving them and just getting used to them, right? Because like every other intersection, you're gonna be stopping. Like I used to live in Hamilton, and St. Catharines area. There's quite a few one-ways there. Wait, first, before I get rid of you. Wait a tick. I'm confuzzled. Alright, you know what? Let's just do this. There we go. We can get rid of you fools. You hooligans. Hooligans. Oh my god, Becky. I forgot to do the one-ways. You know, I'll upgrade them in a second. Okay. Yeah, I can fit this guy in as well. Okay, now we need to upgrade. There. Slow and steady wins. Okay, yeah, I already got those guys, and we'll get rid of these little nebba-dub-dubs. Righteous. Let's hit play. How much money? I've got 9,000. I didn't put in my high school, did I? That's okay. Is it okay? No. Zone, I guess I should do this as well. See, I'm getting better at remembering to do a lot of these things before it's too late. I'm going to check the power in a moment, because I'm sure I'm going to be running out of that stuff soon. And then residential will zone, kind of keep it centralized a little bit. We can put more commercial along here again, like I was saying, to act as a bit of a buffer. But I think we should be mostly okay. I don't know why. What's noisy right there? Are there cars there? Oh, it must have been those cars. We'll put these guys right next to the school. There you go. Oh, we got a fire. We got a fire. Okay, I want to watch this one. Where you at, boys? Why is your response time so shitty? Oh, they're there. Apparently, I'm just a big dummy. Nice! Good job, A-Team. He's so happy. He's like, I'm doing my job. I'm gonna hide behind this car in case the house blows up, though. The car is gonna go with it. And their patio furniture. Oh my gosh, they got a sandbox back here. What a lovely, lovely. Oh, look it. It's upgrading. Oh my gosh. Get ready for... Bus driver, move that bus. Wow. That was quick. They upgraded. Nice trash can. Alright. Good job, team. Good job. Industrial demand is going up a tiny bit. And it doesn't look like anybody's got a shortage of workers. You know, one overeducated worker. See, that's what you gotta keep an eye out for. That's why we're gonna want the office buildings at some point. So when they're overeducated, they can just go work in the office because they're so smart. But you know what? It seems to be going up pretty quickly, so let's get this going on. Yeah. Check out our traffic. Again, you know, as expected. This is kind of a busy-ish, but it's not too crazy yet. Not too crazy. It's kind of nice, actually. Nice and little lively. Eyes on the street. Jane Jacobs, y'all. She did wonders. This is good, you know. Look it. Watch this. They turn. They don't gotta stop. They just keep going through. And they can speed up a bit on the 6 lane versus the 2-way. Nothing wrong with that. It's nice and orderly. The way it should be. Eventually, we will, you know, we'll get a train station going on. A cargo one is my... Actually, where is the train? Okay, up there. Wow, or over here. Are we going to upgrade soon? Don't we upgrade soon? 4,200. Ay, caramba. Alright, and you do not have power because we need more power. Uh-oh. We're losing money, boys. We got a brownout. I shouldn't have built all them roads. Maybe it's a crazy idea, but maybe I should just do this, get our population up, get our income tax up. I'm pretty certain. Payment left. Yeah, it's not happening. Budget though, I could do. I'm doing 11% on these hooligans. And I'll do 10 on you and 10 on you. Actually, I'm gonna do 11 on industry. And 11 on that. And then we're gonna go to our policies, which I think I forgot to do recreational use and recycling. So now we're making money. Okay, good. Please hurry up and make money faster. I feel really bad about these power outages. 13. Oh, yeah. Now we're banking. We're about to get over 3,000 population. Shit, man. Come on. Let's go. Give me the monies. Show me the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. I know you guys are getting mad about the power. Trust me, I am mad. I am mad. Squeeze 8 megawatts right there, baby. And even that is not going to cut the cheddar cheese. It'll hold them over. I'm going to cut the cheddar cheese. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut you. We got a fire here. Are you guys going to respond to that one? You're just going to let it burn? Watch this shit. Wait, where am I? Oh my gosh, that's really on... Boys! Oh, they're right there. Okay. So fast. They saved it. Power. I hear ya. You know, it's tough. 32. 1,000 more and we'll get an upgrade. We'll get a lot of cash. I can really go crazy. I just wish we could use the offshore turbines, but we can't right now. Industry's going crazy. I think I'm going to have to expand or start putting industry over here and build a bridge. Wowzers. We can zone some more commercial. They're not going to like that too much. You know what? Let's go like so. You two can be commercial. And then we will get residential. Just build. Build. Let's get our population up. 2 more thousand and you'll have your power. How much energy? Don't complain about the energy meters. You guys need to shut off your lights. Oh, okay. These guys are really... They're going to get abandoned very soon, and I will understand completely. Oh, now I'm not making money. No. Money, come back here. Come back here. Stop losing money. Stop it. Stop it. Where's my thingy? You know what? You're going up to 12%. You jerks. Okay, now we're making money again. Oh shit, this is a catastrophe. I really need more power. Okay, give me 2 more minutes. You guys can survive. I believe in you. I believe in you. I shouldn't have told them to develop. I feel like a dick. I just want that extra income. Income tax. Property tax. Uh-oh, we got an abandon. Soon it's going to be across the board. They're all going to abandon. 669. 672. 658. Not enough money. Bam! Was that 7 or 8? I don't care. It's enough. Oh, look at this. If you guys could have held on a little bit longer. I do feel like an asshole. That's okay. Could have been worse. Industry, though. Holy. And look at the power usage. You guys are horny for power. What do? Let's slow this down a bit. I might almost want to... Do I buy that guy over there? Buy this guy. Or this guy. And I can move some industry over here. Temporarily. Not temporarily, but yeah, we could do it over there. Stockyards. I'm gonna have to think about this. Because I don't actually want to buy this up. I want this area, I want this guy, I want this guy, I want this guy. This guy, this... Yeah. This is a very perplexing decision. I can't even afford... Actually, I can just afford... So maybe we'll do that. No, actually, we can buy this guy over here. Yeah, let's buy this guy over here. Purchase. For 5,000. And now I can continue my industry over there. We'll just build a simple bridge. Let me look at this, though. Okay. Ah, now these guys, they're in a good spot. I don't want to move them. Oh, we are next to this highway anyway, so we'll connect our industry to this highway. Because I do have the off-ramps. Yeah. Yeah. Well, first things first, I hope this fire gets put out. It's getting put out. Yeah, good job, boys. Second things second, we're gonna turn this jabroni into a bridge. Not enough. Oh, bridges are expensive. I need to remember that. How much would this cost? It's still close. You know what? If we get 200 and some odd more folks living in this fair city of Toronto, then I think we would be able to upgrade and get some cash. These guys are chomping at the bit for the industry. Actually, you know what? I didn't really think about it. We can do this. That'll get you going for a little bit. A little teaser. You guys are slowly gonna develop. Our power is constantly teetering. We should just put another one of those in before we can buy our bridge. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. Just when I thought I had it all figured out. I don't want to put industry down here, so I don't have to move it at some point. Okay, I can put you guys in. 8 megawatts. Cool. Coolio, Julio. Power to the people. Amen, brother. Okay, now I'm just gonna... Actually, you guys want more commercial? Commercial, commercial, commercial. Then we'll start on this side of the road. There you go. Residential. Man. It's not, I don't like having residential on a main road like this. I mean, there should be, because of the noise pollution. But I'm gonna live with it for now. Is that gonna satisfy? Wow. Let's we'll just keep doing this then. All the way down. Perfect. They should blob it up, I'm hoping. There we go. I wasn't paying it. Okay, city policies, oil industry, free public transit, which I definitely want. And we've got all these roads and the kind of high-end fire station, police headquarters, hospital. Good things to have, but I'm just happy about the money right now. So what I'm going to do is going to take 80%, 60. You know what? Screw it. Let's do it. Can I... You know what I want to do? It's this. And then... something like... There we go. There we go. Industry, let's start with some dirt roads just to get it zoned out, and then we'll upgrade. Actually, I should look at my resources. I hadn't gone and done that. Nothing over here. I mean, down here we've got some agriculture. The oil is over here, but this is going to be, you know, the Gardner Express. We don't want to be doing that. I might not do an industry specialization, to be honest. I'll think about it, I suppose, but it's just good to know where things are, just in case I change my mind. Quit playing games with my mind. Ooh, let's bring this guy right out to here. This is kind of hilly here, so I don't know how much industry can be built on there. but we can find out. So far, so good. Zoom in a little bit here, please. And move over one. So then if I go like so. Alright, we found some limitations. Maybe I'll keep a lot of that for wind. I can put all my wind shit up here. And let's get rid of you. And we'll build on the south side of this. I'm okay with that. We still got plenty of space over here. I'm not really intending to put city stuff over here. The city is actually going to expand out this way. It's going to be down here and it, you know, go up here a bit more. And, you know, have stuff on this Toronto island there. Yeah. Alright. So let me think about this. I don't want it to be too close to the highway. Yeah, let's start here. Let's start here, actually. Nice refund. Still gives us a good amount of space. And I think what I may do is a... where's my 6th lane? 180. We will upgrade this at a certain point. I might actually move... No, I'm not going to move it any more south because I already started this shit. 6th lane. Just make sure that would connect squarely. Something like that. We can always change it to one way as well, but for now, we'll keep it as such. And then yeah, I'm gonna try that again. I can tinker. Let me think. Or do I want this one way to start? Go down here and then it can come back up one way this way, so then they can go here, or they can continue and take their goods to town if they need. Maybe that's the best. Shit, man. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. And then we'll keep, this can be two-way in between. 1, 2, 3. Or two-way, yeah, two-way, we want two-way. Might as well start using these guys. These are still a bit cheaper. Do it like that, and then we go back to this guy, and we'll do the one-way coming back. Yeah, okay. So first let me frame it. Is that gonna work? Yeah, they can build there, surprisingly. Ah, shit. I guess some of this is gonna be unbuildable, but you know what? That's what makes it interesting. The topography. That's not so bad anyways. It's not that much missed space. Alright, perfect. And then we'll grab you, and you're gonna kind of come back like this. And then for now, I will upgrade this later. But for now, I guess I better just start with... We'll start with a 4-lane road to keep it a bit cheaper. Yeah, Okay. And now I'm gonna pause it for a minute, just so I can figure this out a little bit better. I could do, say, like a roundabout or something interesting there, but you know what? Let's just keep it simple to start with. People can come in and connect to here. So maybe I'm just gonna extend this a tiny bit more. That's going that way, right? Yeah. Where's my dirt road? We'll go to there. You'll see what I'm doing here. Just mocking it up. This guy. Actually, we need to do it a little more. Let's go like this. Delete you and you. And then 1, 8. And then now we go. There. And now we delete you. And we get the ramp that's gonna go. Is that gonna? That'll work. That's pretty straight. Maybe if we started up here, curve it a little more. I don't like it when it curves like that, though. Curve more appropriately, please, young man. Curve it like that. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. You know what? Yeah, let's curve it like that. That'll give us a little more room. And then, so these guys are driving by, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go this way. And then these guys are gonna be driving this way. Yeah. Let's get it from this side. We have to do something like don't want it to be too crazy, but we want it to be crazy enough. There, that should be decent. Reduce it like that. And then bring it down. Let's curve it again. Let's curve it in. Let's bring it home, boys. Nope. 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 Why are you doing that, man? You know what? There you go. That's fine. And then we need to take this guy and continue a bit more up this way. Actually, right there is going to be fine. And then do the same thing. Let's keep it simple. So this guy be going here. And then we'll curve you. Bring you up a bit. I need to get in a little closer, change my angle. Kind of want this to go across a little bit. I guess straight. Get you as close. I gotta watch the pillars. Oh, that's not straight. It's not straight. I'll live with it, just for now, because I don't want to bore you guys to tears. Actually, we want to curve it up this way. That's makes more sense. How crazy do we want the... Let's see if we can get approximately the same as the other guy. You know, like that. That works. It's not the craziest, most elegant way, but it should work. These guys can leave, come and go the industry, and then if they need to take their goods to, you know, commercial stuff over here, then they can come across the bridge. And we may have to get whimsical with all this stuff, but again, we want to reduce the need for industrial to have to go through the residential commercial areas if we don't have to. Alright, so now let's unpause it, and I'm gonna start. Oh, we gotta do the pipage, and we gotta do power. So let me just quickly, I'm gonna zone these guys here. Let's pipe it up. Pipe it up. Pipe it up. Whoa, yeah. How much money do I have? Not a lot. This is not a cheap process, it tells you. But it's okay. It's gonna be worth it when we're all making tons of bucks. Madduckets.com. And electricity as well. How much money? 4,000 bucks. Yikes. We're gonna need to put in another turbine very soon. You know what? Let's start by so we'll go right here. Go over the road. Bam. Cool. Is that... There you go. It's just touching. Touching the blob. What? What do you mean you don't... Oh, I didn't connect. Ha. Funny. Funny story, guys. I kind of forgot to connect. Got a fire there. Some burglary. We do actually need a new water pump. An additional water pump. And sewage. Alright, we're making money. But our power is on the brink of destruction. So if you guys could just go ahead and give me money, that would be great. Our next one, I think I'm about to wrap this guy up. I don't know if that makes you happy or sad. Well, if it made you happy, then you're probably long gone by now. So I guess only the sad people remain. 6,500, which actually isn't going to be too hard to get to, because I can still zone in all this stuff, and that, I wonder, would that bring us up? Maybe. Okay, well, there's going to be some very unhappy people for a short amount of time. We just need 2,000 more bucks. And then look at all this hot action. 8 megawatts. I kind of like having all these turbines up here, to be honest. I really do. It's not like there's trees up here. Okay, you guys keep building. Good job. You can have the workers. All right. That's 8 megs right there, baby. I'm gonna put in another one as soon as I make 6,000 more. It's the thing is, it's not the most efficient. We're getting there. Should keep an eye on traffic, you know. Yeah, this intersection. This is getting... See, you can see what I'm talking about. It gets redder and redder with more traffic. This one is actually probably problematic because it's a two-way. So I could almost turn this into a one-way. Uh-oh. Seriously, I'm disappointed with our fire. They didn't save that guy. That was bad. That was bad news bears. You guys need to see, this is the thing. The demand for industry goes up, but they just don't realize there aren't workers apparently. I thought there were. Okay. I'm not letting this happen again. I really hate it when they complain about not having power, and I would do the same. I do the same when I don't have the power. So now we've got more demand for residential. Let's go like so. And I think what I might do, keep doing commercial down here. You guys. But look, okay, yeah, let's monitor this, you know, people coming in, people going out. See, look at these guys. Let's watch this green truck. Where are you gonna go? Then you come up here. Chugga 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 chugga. Then you make like a tree and get the fuck out of my city. So it's kind of working as is. They don't need to go if they don't need to go over there. I mean, obviously there's some that are coming over here, probably from this. So what I might want to do is actually have a bypass kind of coming right through here to industry as well, so they don't have to go through, you know, this kind of street here. Which more power. Are you shitting me? You guys are horny for power. Power hungry. Alright, that's fine. We're making bank. Almost at the 5,000 mark. And these guys, well, except for the one abandoned one, are now staffed. At some point, I should start putting parks and things of that nature in this city. That, for me, earlier on when I start cities in the game, it does take a bit of a backseat. Not saying it should. I'm gonna take a look at our budget because police, they need to up their game. And you know what? Same with the fire. I could put in another fire station or another police station. I think next, though, ideally, I'd like to just put in the kind of the police headquarters kind of thing, or a full-on hospital. It's more efficient. It's good. The demands are going up. Some of these guys, a lot of these guys are going right through, though. Let's just follow some of these trucks. See where they're going. Let's follow this guy. Wait, pause it. I'm gonna follow you. Forestry truck. Importing forestry products to... Oh, so they are... Let's just hit play. So it's going up this way. So yeah, definitely, I guess some guys come from this highway. Originally, they would have to go all the way down here, up here, and then through there. So, I should have a separate, right here, I could have a bypass going straight to this industry, because I don't want guys going through here to get to the industry. Look at all these trucks. All these guys. Well, I don't... Those guys, yeah. They're leaving that way. That's fine. Again, once I buy up this bit of land right here, then I can just do a direct bam, bam. The only people we want going to and from here is workers. And hopefully we'll have a train and the buses and all that stuff. Because if we look at this, yeah. We can remove a lot of this just by adding a couple roads. But it's not too bad. And there's no backups. Things are moving well. The only stoppage is at the stoplight, which is it's okay. That's tolerable. It's understandable. Every city has that. Residential demand is going up. Garbaggio. Okay, how much money do we have? We should just have garbage over here, because you can see they're quite a fair bit removed. You know what we could do is this. Yeah, let's just put it here. We'll get an incinerator eventually. This guy burned down. Unfortunately, we do need a fire department over here. A separate one. That's what I was talking about earlier. But I gotta think. Do we wanna... I kinda wanna transition... I can transition all of this over here. And slowly de-zone some of this stuff. I think that'll be quite helpful. And then we won't have as many dudes. That'll reduce the traffic as well. You guys are complaining about garbage. What? 15 out of 15. It is getting close to full. Well, if we go and open up this. There, we just added 4 more. They're going to use them all, but it can make a big difference. A couple of trucks. So 14,000. See the pollution going on here. Actually, what I need, yeah, water. Oh, electricity. Let's slow it down, baby. Maybe I'll just put in. We gotta pause it because I gotta get rid of this pipe for a moment. Put you in. And same thing for you, mon frere. Alright. Piece of cake. Power. Just gonna add another one of these right now. Let's see if we can concentrate. I want 8 megawatts though. I won't settle for anything less. Alright. Money well spent. Oh, Miss Money Pussy. Miss Money Penny. Is it Money Penny? Or Money Pussy? Money Pussy sounds a little too, you know, sexy. Yeah, this we definitely gotta work on. Definitely have some. It's gonna be good though. Again, I'm just trying to get a base. We need a framework to start to work from. This is gonna take me a while though, cause this, again, like I was saying, this is here at least. This is pretty much all temporary. We're gonna be moving this highway like way over here. And we might keep the little nub here to act as the Allen Road in Toronto. Actually, which will connect to the 401 up there. We're getting there. I think my next goal. What are my next goals? Obviously, we want to get to 6,500. I just gotta make sure. What do we get at 6,500? University Metro. So that is definitely useful. So maybe it's the one after that, where we get the train station. Because yeah, you know, having high density, that's good and all. But I would love a cargo train. Yeah. Actually. Metro 8,500. So I think that's the next one. Oh, and 2,000 more, that's actually not a big deal. The demand is there. The demand is real. Start working on this hillbilly roundabout. I don't even know. How much is it going to cost me to buy? I buy this guy. 6,100. Not so bad. I think buying that is going to be good for us. That's the next one I'm going to buy. Yeah. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I mean, it's coming along. Again, haven't done anything too crazy in this episode, and I do apologize for starting a new city if some of you guys are like, ah, but this is going to be better than Ginkgo ever could have been. But I still got it, so maybe we'll come back to it one day and be like, yeah, we're going to fix you. You know, some bad things. The fire department is being a bunch of lollygaggers. Not putting out fires. There we go. We're making money. Industry, residential. I guess, yeah, once we start getting high density residential, what we'll do, we can even start building the Gardner Expressway down here. You know, Front Street, King Street, Queen Street, Dundas. We'll start kind of framing it out slowly but surely. It's going to take a while. But then we'll start doing the high density stuff down here on the water. You know, we can probably keep some of these suburbs as is. Develop our industry more over here. But a lot of the industry is going to end up being office buildings in the downtown core here. And over here, we're going to have to shift this highway over. That's fine. It's part of the master plan. It's going to be so different. Even a few episodes from now, you're going to be like, whoa. Shit has changed. For real. You used to be different, man. You used to be cool. This, yeah, we definitely gotta, we could add another one. Maybe even right next to it. I don't know. We'll see. Actually, if I buy up this land, we can put another one temporarily there. But don't worry, I am aware of much better ways to deal with traffic now than I was in previous episodes. Just getting familiar with how the AI works in this game that's battle number 1. And now that I understand, I'm a changed man. But again, traffic's here. This is the biggest bottleneck. And we're going to fix that because we'll have a direct line to industry here. And we can even have an access road from here, again, directly to the industry. A smaller, you know, additional, maybe, you know, it could still be 6 lanes or something, or maybe it's just 2 lanes, but it'll lead so they don't get on this main road. We'll see. I'm excited. This is working, though. This is working quite well. People moving out, people moving in, all because the color of their skin. Run, 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 da 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 da. Sister Act, anybody? Anybody? Bueller? Alright, I am gonna stop rambling about, you know, I can talk about what I'm gonna do in the next episode, but we'll never find out until the next one, because I'll probably change my mind. I have a tendency to do that. So I hope you have enjoyed this. Let's get on the street level, yo. Let's meet with the peeps. Girl, why are you walking by yourself? Get back here. Yeah. Get back here. Yeah. Oh, look at this house. Oh my gosh. Wow. It's like, it's almost like a little small townhouse. Nice duplex. It's got an interesting color SUV. All these people are so colorful. The old men. They all look the same. This is the marketplace. Best food service. That's your tagline, eh? Best food service. Go nuts, donuts. I'll go nuts on something. This is good. It's crunch time. I don't want my burger to crunch unless there's like fried onions. Or like, you know, like the deep fried kind of, not like deep fried, but the ones that are kind of battered and I guess maybe they are deep fried. Or if there's, yeah, onion rings on them. That's the crunch I'd be okay with. Or a pickle. Pickles can crunch. That's fine. But for the most part, I don't want my burgers to crunch. Little crispy, crunchy in the bun. Toasted bun. Sally's, she's got good buns. I love her buns. Oh, baby. Cool. It's coming along. I like this first person ground level a fair bit. Anyways, comments, much appreciated. You know, if you just want to talk, it doesn't even have to be about the game, and I'm serious. Let's just talk about shit. Of course, if you did like this, I do appreciate the thumbs up. Helps me a great deal. There's a lot of people playing this, and hey, we want everybody to know I'm one of them. I'm one of them, and I guess likes are one of the best ways to do that. So that's cool. Yeah, if you like it, I would greatly appreciate that. And that's pretty much all I have to say about that. I'm going to see you in the next episode of Foxman Plays Cities Skylines. Until then, peace out.